websites and things of this nature where that was the image of what you call your gaming.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That picture is a question and a statement at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
This right here is acceptable when Madden comes out.
Right.
This is acceptable when 2K comes out. This is acceptable when you're trying to sell something to an audience that you can't reach.
I know gaming has been a big part of your life, but when was it for you that you decided you want to put people that grew up and come up like us, like, into the industry? Like,
oh man, son. So the way it started for, like, with me, my background is with my grandma. So as you see right here, you know what I'm saying? It's my grandma's right there. So with my grandmother, she taught me not only about video games, but about life through video games. And that's when it started to click. So the first game I ever played was Pac-Man, son. Atari 2600. First game I ever played. And what a lot of people may not know about my grandmother is that she is a hardcore gamer. When I mean hardcore gamer, her favorite character was Lara Croft ever in Tomb Raider. Her favorite character in Street Fighter was Bullrog. You know what I'm saying? One of her favorite games aside from Tomb Raider was Donkey Kong Country. And my grandmother was so nice in Tomb Raider that she would write her own strategy guides aside from what the Prima strategy guide said. So let's just make that clear. My grandma's was a gamer for real. And because I grew up in East New York, Brooklyn, especially in the 80s, yo, you got crack valves on the corner, bro. Like, for real, for real. So it was like a way to keep me off the streets too. So what my grandmother did was she said, when you play in these games and your passion for games, you have different levels, objectives, and things that you got to accomplish in video games. And if you apply your passion to video games to life, you will be successful and you will find your purpose. And that's how I found my purpose, because I started to appreciate life at an early age through video games. You know, fast forward, playing games and having all these experiences, that led to my name, HipHopGamer, because when I turned 14, that's when I started making music. So hence the name, you know, HipHopGamer. I made my first ever video December 16th, 2007, right? And after I did that and I got discovered by a gentleman by the name of Torrance Davis, that's what got me to E3, 2008. So how does this all connect to the educational side? There's so many pathways in the industry. Because I went to E3 and I learned that lawyers are needed in gaming too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Writers, music designers, engineers, voice actors, like, yo, dog, that's when I really understood what gaming was about and all the stuff you could do. So now that I understood that and I just spent so much time in the culture, in the industry, and also being a barrier breaker in the industry, now I can authentically give back. My dude Mike is in the building, you know what I'm saying? A king with a king, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So first off, Mike, I love you, period. I just needed to tell you that I love you, I love your family, always have. And, you know, meeting King, playing games with King, seeing King grow up, you know what I mean? Like, all these things is amazing. You've been through a lot. So I would love for you to share a little bit about King's story, but also you being his father within this actual story and how things are today.
All right, from the beginning, at the age of 2, both our sons were diagnosed with a blood disorder called G6PD, which is a rare blood disorder, and it has a lot of triggers, and it's incurable. So the only mask is to do blood transfusion. He, you know, has been through it all. King lost the ability to walk and talk. He suffered brain swelling. Kids with leukemia, they receive chemo everywhere because blood cancer can travel to the brain, the spine, any organ, and it's been an extremely tough and bumpy road, especially with the loss of grandma. But you know, King does a lot of giving. He's turned pain into purpose. Woo! My son has taught me more. They're all homeschooled, I'm their educator, but I can tell you as a dad, every single day, they educate me. Finding out that he's immune compromised, he can't go to school, if they go to daycare, if they go to birthday parties, if they just have any social interaction. COVID actually highlighted what the life of a cancer child is, but prior to COVID, we were always in isolation, quarantine, and you know, video games happened to be one of the things that he held on to because it was a way for him to speak to the other kids in the world without actually being there. My son teaches me there's nothing you can't do.
God bless you, man. God bless you, man. Like, so one thing I want to say is you talked about paying it forward. So you know we game. You know what I'm saying? King, you beat me last time. You know what I'm saying? In Team Sonic Racing, you beat me last time. We had a good time. But I want you to continue playing. You know what I'm saying? I want you to continue enjoying yourselves. Oh yeah, you can say it. Yeah, and I want you to continue enjoying yourself with these games and stuff like that. So we want to present you, bro, with something that's fire. Like it's fire, all right? So yo, let me tell y'all, on behalf, you know what I'm saying? You see that AMD, you know, AMD hooked me up with something, you know what I'm saying? And just like my man Mike, it's always better to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? I received the blessing and I want to pass this blessing on because I believe my man King here, I believe he can utilize this. This is going to be fire right here. So King, I want you to open this up. This is yours, all right? Congratulations. We love you and we want you to enjoy this. And I also want you to use this as a tool as well to be able to turn pain into even more purpose for you in your life, man. Congratulations. See what's inside.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Let's go, baby. Let's see what that is.
Ready to see?
Got it? Yeah!
Wow, thank you so much.
Let's go! That joint fire, baby! Yeah, you can open it up a little bit. This is the Ryzen 9, baby. With the 6000 graphics chip. Ooh, this is fire. This is fire.
Thank you guys, it's amazing.
No problem. So you already know what it is, baby. It's the one and only GOAT of the game. You know what I'm saying? One love, God bless. AMD, amazing, masterful, dominant. King, Kings. Let's get it, baby.